Welcome back, everyone, and if you are new here, you are watching Channel Canada Senior Benefits. Today, the channel where we break down complex benefits topics and make them easy for everyone to understand. If you are a Canadian senior receiving CPP, OAS, GIS, CPP disability, a survivor benefit, or even just living on a modest retirement income, this July 2026 change is something you cannot ignore. Because the benefit many Canadians know as the GST/HST credit is being replaced. And the new program is called the Canada Groceries and Essentials Benefit. Now, before you think, Andrew, this is probably just another government name change, please listen carefully. Because for many seniors, this is not just about a new name. This is about grocery money, utility money, pharmacy money, and the small tax-free payments that help people survive between CPP and OAS deposits. And here's the part that worries me most. Many seniors may qualify but still miss hundreds of dollars because they do not file their taxes, they ignore a CRA notice, their direct deposit is outdated, their address is wrong, or they assume Service Canada and CRA already know everything. They do not. Today, I am going to explain what is changing in July 2026, who should pay attention, why seniors on CPP, OAS, GIS, and disability benefits need to check their CRA information, and what steps you should take before the new payment cycle begins. And stay with me until the end, because I will also give you a simple checklist that can help you avoid the most common mistake that blocks benefit payments. Let's begin with the biggest question. What is actually changing? For years, the GST/HST credit has been a tax-free quarterly payment for Canadians with low and modest incomes. It was designed to help offset the GST or HST people pay when buying everyday items. For many retirees, this payment was never huge, but it mattered. It helped with groceries, it helped with transportation, it helped with phone bills, it helped with prescription costs that were not fully covered, it helped seniors who were trying to stretch CPP and OAS from one month to the next. But starting in July 2026, the GST/HST credit is being replaced by the Canada Groceries and Essentials benefit. The purpose is still connected to affordability. The goal is still to help low and modest income Canadians with the rising cost of essentials. But the new name tells you exactly where the government wants attention to go: groceries and basic living costs. Now here is where seniors need to be careful. Some people will hear new benefit and think they must fill out a brand new application. Others will hear replacing GST credit and think they are losing a benefit. Both reactions can cause confusion. In most cases, this benefit is connected to your tax filing information. That means the Canada Revenue Agency uses your tax return, your income, your marital status, your family situation, and your updated personal information to decide whether you qualify and how much you may receive. So the first rule is simple. If you want to be considered for this benefit, your tax filing must be current. And yes, that includes seniors who believe they do not earn enough to file. This is one of the biggest mistakes I see. A senior might say, Andrew, I only receive OAS and a small CPP amount. I do not owe any tax. Why should I file? The answer is because tax filing is not only about paying tax. In Canada, tax filing is also how many benefits are calculated. Your GIS depends on income information. Your GST-related benefits depend on income information. Some provincial and territorial credits depend on income information. And now, this new Canada Groceries and Essentials benefit will also depend on CRA information. So if your tax return is missing, late, incomplete, or under review, the CRA may not be able to calculate your payment correctly. That does not mean you are automatically disqualified forever, but it can mean delay. And for seniors living on fixed income, delay feels like denial. Now let's talk about who should pay attention. Group number 1 is seniors receiving OAS and GIS. If you receive the Guaranteed Income Supplement, you are already in a group where income matters very closely. GIS is designed for low-income seniors, and those same seniors are often the people most likely to qualify for grocery and essential support, but you must keep your income information up to date. If you recently separated, became widowed, moved, changed bank accounts, or had a change in income, do not assume everything automatically updated. Service Canada and CRA are connected in some ways, but they are not magic. You must check your information. Group number 2 is seniors receiving CPP but not yet receiving OAS. Many Canadians between 60 and 64 receive CPP early. Some are retired, some work part-time, some have health issues, some are waiting until 65 for OAS. If your income is modest, you may still qualify for this new support depending on your tax return. So do not ignore this just because you are not 65 yet. Group number 3 is seniors receiving CPP disability benefit. If you receive CPP disability, you may already be dealing with medical costs, transportation costs, housing stress, and limited income. This new benefit may matter to you, but again, CRA needs your updated tax information. Group number 4 is surviving spouses. If your spouse passed away recently, your income situation may have changed. You may be receiving a CPP survivor benefit. You may also be dealing with OAS, GIS, or allowance-related changes. This is a critical moment to update your marital status with CRA and Service Canada. A death in the household can change benefit calculations. If CRA still has old information, payments can be wrong, delayed, or later adjusted. Group number 5 is seniors who moved provinces. Maybe you moved from Ontario to Alberta, maybe from British Columbia to Manitoba, maybe from Saskatchewan to Nova Scotia, maybe from New Brunswick to Newfoundland and Labrador. Your federal benefits may still be handled federally, but your address matters for notices, provincial credits, health coverage, and benefit communication. If CRA sends a letter to your old address and you never respond, you may miss an important request. And when seniors say, "I never received anything," sometimes the reason is simple. The government had the wrong address. Now let's talk about the money. But Margaret moved apartments 6 months ago. The GST/HST credit is being replaced by the Canada Groceries and Essentials benefit. The structure is connected to the existing GST/HST credit system. The benefit is meant to provide increased support, but seniors can still miss payments if CRA cannot calculate eligibility or contact them. So the real warning is not everyone is losing money. The real warning is do not let missing information block money you may qualify for. That is the honest warning. And honestly, that is serious enough because seniors are already under pressure. Rent is higher, food is higher, utilities are higher, insurance is higher. Medication and dental costs are still a concern for many people. Even with provincial health insurance, not everything is fully covered. And while the Canadian Dental Care Plan may help some eligible Canadians, seniors still need to check eligibility, application status, and coverage rules. That is why every benefit matters, every credit matters, every quarterly payment matters. A few $100s may not sound like much to someone with a high income, but for a senior choosing between groceries and a hydro bill, it matters. For a widow living alone, it matters. For a disabled Canadian waiting for support, it matters. For a couple on fixed income, it matters. Now let's go through the checklist. Step 1, file your taxes. Even if your income is low, even if you owe nothing, even if you are retired, even if you only receive benefits, file your tax return every year. This is the foundation for CRA-administered benefits. Step 2, update your address. If you moved, update CRA and Service Canada. Do not assume Canada Post forwarding is enough. Do not assume your bank update is enough. Update the government records directly. Step 3, update direct deposit. If you changed banks, closed an account, changed account numbers, or moved to a new financial institution, check your direct deposit. A benefit cannot help you if it goes to the wrong place or gets returned. Step 4, check marital status. Marriage, separation, divorce, common law changes, and death of a spouse can affect benefit calculations. Many seniors do not want to deal with paperwork after a life change, especially after losing a spouse, but delaying updates can create payment errors. Step 5, review CRA notices. Do not ignore brown envelopes, CRA mail, or online notices. Sometimes the notice is just information. Sometimes it asks for action. If you ignore it, payments can stop or delay. Step 6, check My Service Canada account. This is where you can review CPP, OAS, GIS, and related federal pension benefit details. If you cannot access it online, contact Service Canada. Step 7, use the Benefits Finder. Go to canada.ca and search Benefits Finder. This tool can help you discover federal, provincial, and territorial programs. Step 8. Watch for scams. No random text link, no fake email, no payment to claim a benefit, no gift cards, no banking password, no stranger asking for your SIN. Now let's talk about timing. The new benefit starts in July 2026. That means your tax information before that time is important. If CRA uses prior year tax information to calculate benefit eligibility, then late filing can cause late payments. So do not wait until the last minute. If your return is not filed, file it. If your return is filed but under review, check the status. If your accountant filed it, confirm it was accepted. If you mailed paper forms, understand that processing can take longer. If you recently changed information, confirm the update went through. Now let me speak directly to seniors watching who feel overwhelmed. I understand. Government programs are confusing. CPP has its own rules. OAS has its own rules. GIS has its own rules. CRA credits have their own rules. Provincial health programs have their own rules. Dental coverage has its own rules. And every letter uses language that sounds simple to the government, but confusing to regular people. So do not feel embarrassed if you do not understand everything. The important thing is to take one step at a time. Today, check your tax filing. Tomorrow, check your CRA address. Next, check direct deposit, then check Service Canada. Small steps can protect real money. Now, if you are helping a parent, grandparent, neighbor, or spouse, please share this information with them. Many seniors do not watch government updates online. They may not know that the GST/HST credit is being replaced. They may not know about the new Canada Groceries and Essentials benefit. They may not know that tax filing affects payments. They may not know that a wrong address can delay money. So one conversation can help someone avoid missing a payment. Now let's cover a common question. What if I did not receive the GST/HST credit before? Could I receive the new benefit? Possibly, depending on your income and situation. But if your income was too high before, you may still not qualify. If your income dropped because of retirement, separation, widowhood, disability, or reduced work, your eligibility could change. That is why filing taxes matters. CRA can only calculate based on the information it has. Another question, what if I receive GIS? Will I automatically get this? Do not assume automatically. GIS is a strong signal that your income is low, but CRA administered benefits still depend on CRA information and eligibility calculations. Make sure your tax return is filed and your CRA information is correct. Another question, what if I live in a province with HST like Ontario or Nova Scotia? The GST/HST system may include federal and provincial components, but your eligibility still depends on CRA calculation. So again, check official CRA notices. Another question, what if I do not have online access? Call official number, use Service Canada. Use CRA, use 18000 Canada. Ask for help from a trusted person. Do not give personal information to strangers. Now let's bring this back to the title. Canadian seniors could miss hundreds if they do not act. That does not mean every senior must apply for a new program today. It means seniors must act by checking the information that controls the payment. File taxes, update CRA, update Service Canada, check direct deposit, read notices, use official sources, avoid scams. That is the action, and it matters because this new benefit arrives at a time when Canadians are under financial pressure. Many seniors are already asking why CPP is not enough, why OAS does not stretch far enough, why GIS still leaves people struggling, why dental, vision, rent, food, and transportation costs continue rising. One new benefit will not solve everything, but missing it makes things worse. So please do not ignore this change. Before July 2026, take a few minutes and check your information. If you are watching this and you are 55 to 80, especially if you receive CPP, OAS, GIS, CPP disability, survivor benefits, or low-income provincial support, this update is for you. And if you are not sure whether you qualify, do not guess. Use Canada.ca, check CRA, check Service Canada. Use the Benefits Finder. Call 1-800-00-Canada at 1-800-622-6232. Now, before we end, here is your final simple checklist. Number 1, file your latest tax return. Number 2, confirm your CRA address. Number 3, confirm your CRA direct deposit. Number 4, check your marital status. Number 5, read CRA benefit notices. Number 6, check my Service Canada account. Number 7, review CPP, OAS, GIS, CPP disability, and survivor benefit details. Number 8, use the Benefits Finder on Canada.ca. Number 9, contact your provincial health program if you need drug, dental, or medical support information. Number 10, never click suspicious benefit links from texts or emails. If this video helped you, subscribe to the channel because I explain Canadian retirement benefits, CPP, OAS, GIS, CRA updates, Service Canada rules, disability benefits, survivor benefits, and provincial support in plain language. Also, comment below with your province: Ontario, Alberta, British Columbia, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, or Newfoundland and Labrador, because benefit questions can sometimes depend on where you live. And share this video with a senior who may not know about this July 2026 change, because missing one update can mean missing real money. This is Andrew. Stay informed, stay careful, and always check official sources before making decisions about your benefits.